Students, welcome to SPV Education World. Together we create a better world. Today we're going to see daily current affairs one-liners, a quick revise of 23rd July. Lok Sabha has passed a Right to Information Act 22nd July, my dear friends. Right to Information Act, they had making a major changes in the Right to Information Act. We shall see here what are all the key changes. Actually, Right to Information Act has been passed in 2005. Now again it had made amendments for 2019. Here there are amendments regarding term, quantum of salary and deduction in salary. Actually this has been an issue because there is a dilution in Right to Information Act, because if you are, this is a way where we are creating a transparency in India. Here the major changes is that regarding terms, actually previously see here the above things are given regarding RTI Act 2005. Here are the proposed changes. This bill has been passed in Lok Sabha now recently. Here Chief Information Commission CIC and Information Commissioners has a tenure of 5 years, but new bill suggests that the tenure and everything term will be decided by the state and central level, which means the central government and state government will be deciding at different levels, because in a central government there will be central information commissioners and also state level there will be state information commissioners. So these things, their term will be decided by those governments. And the quantum of salary, earlier the quantum of salary of CIC, which means Chief Information Commissioner and Information Commissioners, are equivalent, like a Chief Information Commissioner salary is equal to Chief Election Commissioner, and also Information Commissioner's salary is equal to and State Information Commissioners, both salary is equal to Election Commissioners, which are subordinate to Chief Election Commissioners. And Information Commissioner ICs at state level, their salary is equal to Chief Secretary. Why I am saying this is, just remember whose salary is equal to whom. CIC salary is equal to CEC, and also ICs and state level information commissioners salary is equal to election commissioners. You must remember in those values, there is a big chance of confusions. But now their salaries, allowance, everything is determined by central government, which is given in the new bill. And deduction of the salaries, which means the pension, the person one who is liable to get a pension is half of the amount they are getting pension, that will be deducted from the salary previously. But now there is no such provisions. All the provisions in the name of pensions in a previous act has been removed. These are all the new changes. There is a high possibility of dilution when government is involved in the informations, and also there will be a chance of dilution information. So it has been an issue, so you must need much more detail into it. Next, Irishman Shane Lowry is a person who had won British Open 2019 in Royal Portrush, which is a Northern Ireland held. It is a first major golfing title. Remember this. What is this British Open 2019 held in Royal Portrush? It is a first major golf title. Who had won it? Irishman Shane Lowry. Remember this Shane Lowry. That is important. Next thing, Boris Johnson. Remember who is Boris Johnson? He is a person has been newly appointed as a Prime Minister of British, and now here he belongs to Conservative Party of the Britain. Next thing, World Bank has dropped its support to build Amaravati projects because they had reduced its contributions in the building of the capital in Andhra Pradesh by $1 million USD. Next thing, India's lightest and cheapest bulletproof jacket. Remember this. What is this Baba Kavach? It may be possibly asked in your exam. Baba Kavach means it is a lightest and cheapest bulletproof provided to our Indian police. It has been displayed in the International Police Expo, which is held in Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. Actually this information will be repeated, no problems. As usual, we will be seeing here Sri Venkaiah Naidu has inaugurated a 13th edition of Annual Global Healthcare Summit. Remember this Annual Global Healthcare Summit, where it is been inaugurated. It has been inaugurated in Hyderabad. Many persons from American Association of Physicians of India, everybody participated in it. It is a big event. And next thing here, Defense Ministers has inaugurated. What is it? Here remember this. What did they had inaugurated? International, along the international border, Uj Bridge. It is a bridge in Kathua districts, which is as long as 1000 meters and also 617 meters Basantar Bridge, which is present in Samba districts. These are the two bridges they gonna inaugurate along the borders of Jammu and Kashmir. MSME sector. Remember this sector, as usually in economic survey and budget, this sector has been a major issue, and also now current affairs it has been given. because MSME sector is the most important sector, will be getting all the power to our Indian economy in gross domestic product as per se export and employment. This has been a greater support. Approximately the gross value added through this sector is 31.8 percentage. Don't remember this value, but remember the importance of this sector and read much more deep into this sector, because it is been mentioned many times, and also it is an important backbone to our economy. So remember this and read all the facts about this sector. Britain swimmer Adam Peaty, who is his he is Adam Peaty. He had broke the world record in swimming of 100-meter breaststroke, which has been conducted as a world championship in Gwangju in South Korea. Remember the name, which sport he belonged to, and what he had won in where the championship to be held. And President of India has appointed Ajay Badu as a joint secretary. He belongs to Gujarat batch of IAS cadre. And also next thing, nothing more, my dear friends, just remember what is his appointment. That's it. The Minister of Road and Transport and Highways has approved. Just remember what is they had approved. Approximately nearly 20,000 kilometers of state highways to be converted into national highways. This has been approved. Remember this. What is this act? National Highways Act. This current affairs is important because that you must remembering the act. National Highways Act has been announced on 1952. Next thing, important current affairs, you'll be getting the much more detail. ISRO has successfully launched Chandrayaan 2. It has a lander. What is a lander? It just lands on the moon. Vikram. Remember this. What is it? Vikram means a lander, and also it is a 48-day mission, which means after 48 days it will be reaching to the moon. And also India is the first country to make it soft landing in a South Pole. We are planning to land in a South Pole. One more thing, we know what is lander. And Pragyan. Pragyan is a rover. We are gonna launch also Pragyan. It is an indigenous mission, which means launched self, which means everything is made by Indians. Satish Dhawan Space Center and in Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. This is the place where they had launched GSLV Mk3 is a rocket which carried the satellite Bahubali. This had nicknamed as Bahubali. Remember this nickname is also much more important. And also India is the 4th country to reach the moon surface, planning to reach the moon surface. Initially US, Russia and China were successful. Now India is gonna be successful. Who is the chairman of ISRO? Mr. K. Sivan is the chairman of ISRO. Remember this. It has more current affair points you must remember, like Vikram lander, Pragyan rover, South Pole we're gonna explore, 48-day mission, and next thing Sriharikota Satish Dhawan Space Center, Bahubali nicknamed, and also 4th country after US, Russia, China, and ISRO's and chairman is Mr. K. Sivan. These are all the possible current affairs we must be remembering. 2-time Olympic gold medalist Keshav Dutt. Remember this. Indian football captain Prasanth Banerjee has conferred with Mohun Bagan Ratna. It is an award they are giving. Who had won this award? Keshav Datta. Remember this. That's it. Next, former Japanese diplomat and IAEA International Atomic Energy Agency chief Yukiya Amano has passed away. He had died at the age of 72. Next thing, women's world ranking has been announced in tennis. Just remember who is the first ranker. First ranker will be Ashley Barty of Australia, who had been in a first position. Other position not much important. If they ask, they may ask the first position itself. National Broadcasting Day. When is the National Broadcasting Day? It is on 23rd July. It is to be celebrated. Because why we are gonna celebrate this? Because 1927 first a radio broadcast has happened in India in a Bombay station. It is also a private company. Indian Broadcasting Company is a private company, but now it has been nationalized and national company. Okay friends, now we shall see a daily current affairs one-liners of the 24th July. Few revisions and few topics. Okay my dear friends, here Union Minister of Commerce, Industry and Railways Piyush Goyal. Who is it? Remember this. Which ministry he belongs to? He belongs to the ministry. Piyush Goyal belongs to so-and-so ministry. And next thing, he had launched Global Innovation Index in India. One more thing, remember this. What is Global Innovation Index? Who gonna provide details about it? First time ever India gonna launch, which means emerging economy. India is not a developing economy now India is an emerging economy. You must remember the word, because economy based question you may get confused. We are emerging economy. As an emerging economy, this is the first initiative they had launched. And who is gonna launch the details of this Global Innovation Index? Who is releasing that index? It is none other than Cornell University, INSEAD, and WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. Remember the organization also. And next thing, one more thing here, sustain to reform what scheme, end-to-end computerization. One thing remember friends, what is PDS? Public distribution system. It had been modernized into targeted public distribution system, because those who are unable to afford the meal, which means a poor section and below poverty line, we're gonna provide all the ration and these things, those things to be reached to the targeted people. So, and also now in modern day technology, end-to-end computerization, biometric, Aadhaar card, everything they are linking, and a new scheme they had launched. It is called as integrated management of public distribution system. First it was PDS, then TPDS. Now they had changed it to IMPDS, and it is to be implemented to the years of 2018-19 and 2019-20. Remember the things, because how it has been evolving, how we are computerizing these things. And next thing, developmental and entrepreneurship. National Skill Development Corporation, where we concentrating in developing the skills of our Indians. Here they gonna provide alternative livelihood to the BD workers. Here BD workers and tobacco products, they are in a downtrodden situation, and also there is no possibility in future growth and availability of their livelihood. So they are gonna concentrate in an alternative lifestyle for them. So that is the plan. It has provided by NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation. Here vocalist S. Soumya, what is the award she had won? Sangeet Kalanidhi Award. It is an award given by the Music Academy. It is a 93rd annual conference is gonna be happening. That is the thing, nothing more. Remember the name and what is the award she had got. Next thing, I had already provided, International Police Expo is to be held in New Delhi. Here all the things related to police forces, welfare, fitness, and whatever the things, safety, protection, everything will be provided through this expo, and awareness will be created. Here the theme of the expo is challenges to strengthen peace and security. Next thing, my dear friend, Shiva Thapa had become first Indian gold medalist in a President's Cup of Boxing, which means boxing tournament. Shiva Thapa is the first person from India to win gold medal. It has been, okay, you must remember where it is happening. It is happening in Astana, Kazakhstan. He had defeated a person called Zakir Zafiulin, but it is not much more important. Ignore Zakir Zafiulin, but remember things, Shiva Thapa belongs to boxing, and also it is be held in Kazakhstan, Astana. Capital of Kazakhstan is Astana. That is also important thing. And he had won the gold medal. Okay friends, thank you, thanks for watching SPV Education World. Together we create a better world. If you are not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Signing off, SP Rajan. Bye, take care.